Hello, everybody. This is Living with the Darkness.
Mhm.
The rage, not rage. The new hope across the rage. No,
It
new
might be
hope
rage. Let's
might
just
be
see how mad she
rage.
gets today.
Our scene is going to begin in the baronial freehold of Queens, the stronghold of the Baron. Donna is walking on roads. Uh, the guards are, nodding to the Squire Donna of House Lwod. But Donna sees someone new at the basically in the entrance. He is
Hmm.
looking at the guards and say, "Everything is all right." And the guards are like, "Yes, sir. Everything is all right." Well, I'm happy to hear it. Now I'm gonna check the editor play. Oh, hello. As he turns and looks at Donna.
Hello? I don't know you.
Well, I don't know you as well.
Well, at least we're on even ground then.
I agree. I am Sir Jesper Mondar at Beaumain.
Oh, and she'll sort of dip into a tiny, a little curtsy type, enough to be respectful. This is a pretty informal meeting. Um, and she'll come back, and when she comes back up, she'll be like, Squire Dona, uh, Ilunid, as she blinks because she's not used to saying that.
Well, I heard the deal you made, and guess what? I'm the new captain of the guard.
Oh, God, I can't remember his name. What's the guy that she spoke with? His name, Sir something.
Yes, or something.
Okay, we'll call him that. So, Sir something sent you.
Well, Marley House sent me. He
Well,
thought that he told the good knights, the good knights of the good hand, and knights of the good hand thought I would be a good, you know, good cashier. I heard you guys need more jokes.
I mean, I'm not. I'm. Are you sure? Because I kind of feel like I might have it covered here.
I know they told me like you guys need jokes. Like I don't know, maybe you just don't do jokes anymore, or like they misunderstood. Like they kind of like thought that you were not that good. It seems.
Are you challenging my honor, sir?
Kinda.
She sort of squints at him in this, it's pretty obviously a joking kind of manner
Hmm.
because
This
she's having
needs
to
to
squint
be.
up at him.
Yeah. This needs to be a drinking contest. But later, because I think you're gonna meet with the Baron. Can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you.
Holy crap, I have no idea what that was.
Well, you're back. It's okay. Well, he
Like, I thought we
said,
were communicating.
yeah, he said then, like this is a duel of honor, and he responded with, well, we should settle this by a drinking contest.
Yeah, and I said, of course, although I don't think you heard me because I must have been disconnected by then.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I said, um, gosh, I'm trying to remember I won't get the exact wording. She's like, "Oh, of course, because of course, since I'm so much bigger than you, I can totally drink more than you."
Well, nobody said I said a, just challenge, but I know that you're also going to meet with the bears, so I will not keep you here.
No, it's okay. I wanted to say hi anyways, and I realize you came because you were told to, but thank you anyway.
No, I'm
I appreciate
happy
it.
to. I'm happy to kick some Tulane ass.
There are plenty of them just across that line.
I know. And if you need education regarding, fighting them, let me know.
Where with the guards? I mean, honestly, they do more fighting than I do. I just kind of, defend myself.
I
And,
think you do a little bit of everything, so yeah,
well, I mean, I am the biggest, burliest puka you're ever going to meet.
probably. It was nice to meet you with you, Squire Donna. See you later.
She'll kind of offer him a grin and then head in because, yeah, she does have a meeting. It doesn't do to be late when you're meeting with someone higher than you.
You go near the Baron. The Baron is actually with Sir Xavier. I'm gonna put Xavier's photo. Um, Xavier here is talking, and he's saying things. He's saying basically, well, Baron Alexander, it's the fault of the Squire who set these things up. Now it seems the Baron Templeton also did some questionable things to the Squire in the past. Therefore, now the Countess is all mad, and they're not going to apologize from Jersey. They're just going to basically go to the Queen, and there will be a trial. Welcome, Donna. The Alexander says we were talking about the Jersey problem. Xavier
And here I
nods
thought
to
it was
Donna.
always me. You always talk about me, right? As she obviously she's going to curtsy as soon as she can to
Mm-hmm.
both.
Both of them nods. Sir Xavier was giving me information regarding the Squire Ryder situation, where his actions in the melee tourney caused some problems. But it seems the Countess is now offering full support.
She nods. She's being
Sir,
very careful not to have her expression betray the fact that she knows more than she's telling.
Now, Sir Xavier is telling us that the Squire Ryder was causing all these problems, and Baron Templeton may or may have not done questionable things. But I actually understand the Countess as he kind of looks at Sir Xavier and says, if any Gwydion would steal my citizens, bury them alive, and try to torture them, I would be mad as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if that had to do with why his wings were broken.
Sir Xavier just says, I don't defend what Templeton did, but I also know what did Squire Ryder and certain other Ilunid, along with another Gwydion, tried to do in Jersey.
As Donna, without just kind of standing there, just kind of because whenever she comes in, she does wear like a symbol, like a brooch or something that has Ilunid symbol on it because
Mm-hmm.
she's it's one of the things you do when you're working in a court, right? And so
Yes.
he says I looted, and she just her face keeps the same expression, but she kind of starts playing with the brooch a little bit, but not changing expression at all.
Mm-hmm. Sir Xavier, whatever happens between the County of Jersey and County of New Hope is beyond me. I care for the Queens, and Queens is ruled by me through the Countess. So I am actually thinking about not telling Countess what you want me to tell her. I didn't mean, yes, you did, and thank you. Now please leave me alone with Squire Downer. Sir Xavier gives a look that he's not happy, but he does follow orders and he leaves.
Yeah, she'll bow her head to him as he passes,
Mm-hmm.
and turn to walk closer to the Baron.
The Baron. The door gets closed.
He
Oh,
was talking about Maven, wasn't he?
he was. Maven did some questionable things in the Jersey, but that's not my business. Well, I
Well, it falls
presume.
into my business a little bit, I think.
Don't cut me off. The I heard that you actually joined House Lunid. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Since they're alone, she's trying her best to remember these things.
Mm. Lord,
Oh, is this a formal meeting?
kinda.
Okay, my lord.
The I have been very happy with the things you have done. I heard that you were aiding Dame Carfia in the unseelie stupid problems.
I'm doing a lot of things. I'm actually doing a little bit of something for the Count at the moment that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what it is.
I know he informed me.
Okay, I assumed he'd probably tell you, but I couldn't assume, if you know what I mean.
It's okay, and I thinks I think it is important to have those things done.
I like being busy.
I'm happy to hear it. Now there is a one matter of thing that I actually wanted to speak with you. You were a herald and you were a messenger, but not anymore.
Have I done something wrong, sir? My lord?
No, you did well. Now you're gonna be my chancellor now, my right hand, governing this place in my absence, helping to protect from attacks, commanding the lead while I'm not around, dealing with the Xavier, and do everything I do so you can be ready when I'm not around.
She just kind of blinks a whole lot. Like, she's just shocked, honestly. I Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Um, if you think I can do it, then I'm happy to try. It just wasn't expecting that.
Well, Chancellor, I'm happy that we did a deal with the barony of Manhattan. Now, with the borders of the Jersey is closed, the county gave traders the raw materials they had, which will suffice for 3 months. This means in 3 months we need to have good supplies of raw materials. Therefore, this means in 3 months, I need to conquer part of the No Contain land. This is where
Well,
you come in. While you're dealing with the old one, you're also going to make sure whatever fucking up this No Contain land and whatever you told me about the dream in 2 months. So I
so
can
that you,
actually try to conquer the place in 1 month.
yes, Baron. I will do my utmost to do that.
I know you're busy with the old one. I really do. But there's the only person that who knows as much as you do regarding the Cenarius. And I can't march my soldiers while Cenarius is protecting the Tulane.
No, for now, we need to keep parties pretty small in there, because if they're small, they're less likely to get attacked.
Exactly. And the more Cenarius protects, the more the less Cenarius protects, the less I will get ambushed by Tulane and Chimera. If it's just Tulane, we can deal with it.
So first things first, right? Totally need to strengthen him up by taking care of that dreamer, right?
I don't know what it is. You say it's a dreamer,
I think it's a
but
dreamer. It makes sense that it's a dreamer. I just gotta find the
as
dreamer.
as much as you are doing the old one, I need you to focus on that as well. You found me allies. I told you. You found me Manhattan. You find me Hospital, Maine. You fought with bunches, Tulane. You found information. Now I hear that you ask other places to get you books. You're doing fine, but I need, like, if the county can't find raw materials in 3 months, let me tell you what's going to happen. Traders are going to be unhappy. The freeholds will be smaller because people will be unable to pay their taxes, especially the freeholds that we are keeping with the dross. We won't be able to pay our. We will be able to pay, at least for a while, because I know the Countess has many dross that they're keeping for the rainy day. But we will be able to pay the duchy's tax for a while, but then we won't be able to pay it because we don't have any raw materials that we can use and have our traders work.
So what you're telling me is that what was an important but potentially long-term problem has now become a very important and short-term problem.
Absolutely.
Got it.
It's problematic, but we have to do what needs to be done, as we always do. But now I already stopped marching the people, except the White Lions and this Squire Riders people who will attack at night. But I don't even know what he will do. I don't even know if Scenarios will know if they enter there. I don't even know how my White Lions, are surviving.
Well, I totally met Cenarius, right? Talked to him.
You told me.
He says that he knows when people come in. The only time he doesn't is when he's sleeping. Unless he's lying. But it seems, and it's just if it's smaller parties, he just lets it go because they're not really going to be hurting anybody. And he has to focus the Filane where they're needed most. Like you, he has to strategize.
He nods.
So what this means is that I just need to get people together because you told me not to go look for the dreamer alone.
Yes, would be nice.
Right. So I will find people. Is it okay if Well, we don't want a huge group anyways. So let me see if I can find it. If I need any extra help, I'll let you know.
Gotcha.
Does
Is
that
there
work?
anything that works? Is there anything else?
How much do you know about what I'm doing for the count?
Not a lot. I know that you're under strict orders to deal with the old one.
Well, it
I
just so
think
you
if
know, I'm not
Count
asking.
if Count wanted me to know, I think he would have told me.
She nods. She's like, "Well, then just let me give you a general bit of information, just so you're aware. You were concerned about me when she was trying to kill me, and you did your best to ensure my safety, and I appreciate that. So, because of that, I need to let you know that it seems that another one of those old one people have found me. They texted me the other day. Obviously, you can't tell anybody this. I'm going to go tell the count in about 10 minutes or something. Um, but I don't know what any of it means yet, and I don't know what's going to happen, but there is potential that I am yet, once again, of course, the safest of people. Are you there? Did I lose internet again?
No, I'm here. Should we keep guards in your house, in front of your house?
I don't think that's necessary yet. Right now, they're trying to strike a deal. I was just letting you know because I don't know what any of it means yet. If I think there's a real danger, I will definitely not let you know.
He nods. Anything else?
Not unless you have something for me.
I actually don't.
All right, so where do I start with this whole thing? Is there like an office?
I will. I think I will give you one.
That's up to you. I just wasn't quite sure I need someplace that I can keep notes and plans and stuff.
There will be an office.
And if I need an assistant, I said, okay, I'm not going to do that right at first. But if it comes down to that, would that be okay for me to
What,
find someone?
like, what type of assistance?
Someone to help with organizations and stuff like that. Something like a secretary, maybe. I don't know because I've never done it before.
You're kind of my secretary. I don't think you need a secretary.
But you said second in command. That's a little different.
Yes, but you don't need a secretary.
Okay, I've never done this before. I'm just asking questions.
He nods.
Okay. And she just looks like, she's having one of those moments where her head's like spinning in three directions at a time, trying to figure out how to make everything work. Like, whoo. Um,
The
well, I do have a meeting. If it's okay, I'll be back like probably in an hour or two, I assume. But if not, I can send Hedwig ahead to let you know that when I'll be back.
Okay. Uh, I will. I will talk with the count after if this is about to be a problem.
Hopefully, I'll know more later. Yes.
Okay. Go.
She tries to offer her normal sort of, kind of cheeky grin that she usually does, but
Mhm.
it doesn't quite look right. Like she's kind of like, oh god, so much to do now. And yeah, she'll curtsy really quick and then kind of basically not she doesn't run for the door, but she does walk very fast. because she's seeing now how very little time she has.
Okay. So where does she go now?
She is going to head for the meeting that if she was able to suggest to her uncle, she would have suggested maybe somewhere not the county. If the count can come out, if he can't, then she'll just have to go in anyway.
No, Count is not coming out of the county.
Okay, well they're not just because she was hoping that they won't know that she met with the count right after getting that message. You know what I mean? So if that happens, it's fine. She'll probably she'll probably try to fly in and be as small as she can, kind of thing.
She will be told to come from, flying
Yeah.
through. Actually, she will just told like get in from the front door. It doesn't matter.
Okay. She'll still fly there. It's quicker.
So you basically fly near the freehold of the baron, upon of the count. You're allowed inside, and you basically go that route again. Upstairs, hallway, and the guards open a road, and you see the count. He is again at the balcony, resting.
It's fine. She'll walk in, and you walk in really, quickly because she's still feeling that rushed feeling. She'll walk in quickly and curtsy, and just say, "Count."
I was seeing a beautiful dream.
So sorry, I had to interrupt it.
What happened? Sit.
Well, I was sitting there eating the world's best popsicle. Whatever. And she'll pull out her phone and just
So
and
Morgan,
hit.
like Morgan is there as well. By the way, the captain of the guard is always there when someone is near the baron. Someone
That's
is near the
fine.
count.
That's yeah. She doesn't care as long as if the account's comfortable. But yeah, she'll just pull out her phone, put the
Her,
message up, and hand it to him.
her phone does not have a representation in the dreaming.
Oh, okay then. Well, if she knew that, she would have written down the message
Mm-hmm.
so that she could pull a piece of paper out and show him that. So
Who?
she'll just be like, "I got this on my phone." But the popsicle was really good. I don't know if I'm the only one who got it, if others have gotten it, if it's a figment of my imagination. I hope it's not that part, but
Sir Thomas sent a message to me, along with the Sir Ertunch. Now you.
well, then it makes me wonder about Ryder and Terry.
They are among the individuals who, in this group, they knew the meeting.
I mean, I'm not saying they've done anything wrong, but shouldn't the first thing you do be to be upfront about it and tell somebody?
If you're not the person, yes, that's kind of what they should do. Maybe they're not the person who. Like, I would do that, but I know Terry and Ryder also knew I was having this meeting.
Which meeting? Because they were at the last one. that I knew about.
He smiles, actually. Like, he smiles inside from that mask. You don't see it. But he turns and then says, "What I mean, Donna, is Terry and Ryder knew about the meeting. This message says that the Count lies. There were there were 6 people who knew this meeting. Actually, 7.
I was going to say, I believe my uncle knew about it.
The Barons still have their oath of fealty to me.
I meant your seneschal, not that uncle. The
He
other
also
uncle.
has an oath of fealty, but
Of course he does.
I think it's either Terry or Ryder who betrayed.
I
As he
don't know
looks,
if
as he actually looks at Morrigan.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Maybe they just chose not to tell us for some reason.
That still makes me not trust them. And I am not happy with dealing things I don't trust or control anymore, Morrigan. As he gives a look to Morrigan, Morrigan nods. Roll me perception empathy.
Okay. Uh, if keen-sighted works, then 3.
Ryder declared he fights in the honor of Maven, pardon, in the honor of Morrigan in the last tournament. Morrigan looks a bit sad, but she tries to hide it.
Right. Well, what is the next thing to do here? We can't simply assume they're guilty, can we?
No, we can't, Count says. Morgan, find who sent this text. And bring that person to me alive. If it's a big deal, if it's resisting, kill that person. Morgan nods.
You know, one of us could just set up a meet
No,
and then trap.
no. You have so much things to do. Focus on the old one and the book.
She
Morgan will
nods.
handle this. Roll me wits politics.
I thought politics too, right?
I don't know. Look at your
I
sheet.
know. I'm gonna look. I was hoping it's nicer when you can remember. I had the sheet open before I rebooted the computer, and of course that means it's not up anymore. Give me a moment. I'll get it up. Hold on. I was prepared. I swear. See, I know it is Nope, still only politics 1, really? Okay, well then I guess it's only 1. I'll roll that. Note to self, buy that next month. Because I thought I had bought it. 1.
He's forcing Morgan to face something that she may not like. And
Well, yeah.
he doesn't care.
Well, it's essentially testing out her oath.
Yes.
She there's nothing she can do about that at this point, other than maybe hopefully while the count's not looking, sort of give Morgan a sympathetic look. But she doesn't say anything. She'd prefer the count didn't see her doing that.
Anything else, Donna?
Um, if you were anything like Baron Alexander, you probably already know, but just since I am kind of working for you a little bit at the moment, you should know he's named me Chancellor as well, so I'm just passing it on. I don't anticipate it being any problem.
Congratulations on being Chancellor. It will be a great duty for you to learn and understand the leadership and ruling.
Yes, yes, it will. It's fun telling people what they need to do when you have a speech impediment like mine.
You have a speech impediment?
You know, just me being a puka.
You tell them what they need to do. If you have enough leadership skills, they will follow. If they don't, you will have a hard time becoming a knight or a dame.
She'll just nod and say, I'm happy to serve my barony in any way that he thinks I can.
And your house.
And my house.
Thank you for telling me. I'm happy to hear you become a chancellor. We Ilunids needs to stick together and work hard in this county. This is our county. Be blood for it enough to make sure it's ours.
Thank you for seeing me today. I wouldn't have bothered you if it wasn't important. I just didn't want to send a message or anything that would look suspicious. I was trying to keep it quiet, you know?
I understand your meetings. They were not a problem, or I would have said it so, Squire Donna.
Well, nobody suspects anything when if I'm just going to email my family member, right?
Exactly. We are family members after all.
Yes, but I didn't exactly email you. I kind of went a little more indirect.
He nods. I actually didn't check my email for a long time.
Perhaps you should. I'm sure there's plenty of fantastic junk mail and Viagra advertisements.
Thank you, Squire Donna. It was a nice meeting with you again.
She just smiles at him because she totally was. She was trying to lighten the moment. It didn't really work, but she tried. And she'll be like, okay, I'll be in touch if there's any reason to be. And I know you'll get in touch with me if you need me. So, have a good day, Count. With your permission?
When you talk with a count, calling them a count may make them feel that you are being condescending. That's why you say, Your Excellency.
Oh, he was saying that? I thought you were telling me that OOC for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you weren't doing it OOC?
No, it was icy.
Oh,
He
okay.
says it. He says it. I see.
She just blinked. She's like, oh, okay. I just said count because it's shorter and it's still respectful, right?
It is respectful, but it's also not respectful. Because when you, like, I call you Squire Donna because you're below me, isn't a rank situation. You understand what I mean? When you can call someone with their authority, when you're with their title, you don't call like Queen Mab. You call them Your Majesty.
Interesting. Okay. Then I guess I will just have to say the much longer version. As she nods. Your Excellency?
Thank you, and see you later.
And she'll give another little curtsy and start to leave.
Would you like to end the scene there, or do you want to meet with anybody else?
I don't think there's anyone else, but yeah, I'll just say that she is basically going to fly into Queens, go someplace she can get some actual food away from the freehold, someplace that she can take like a half an hour to herself,
Mm-hmm.
and then she'll head in because she's anticipating a long day today. She tries to figure out which end is up.
Okay. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time.